I think the leaps were insane. That first practice, it was rough because they threw a lot at us. They knew we could handle it. And they knew we'd look a lot better at the end of it. And there's still a lot of improvement that needs to happen. And I know with this squad, we're going to make that change. And I'm very excited because we have two of the best coaches that are going to push us.
Where do you feel like some of the growth was made? What areas?
Looking at it, I thought we were the worst linebackers when they first got here. We looked, but I'm kidding about that. But there was everything. Our pad level was too high. We need to work on our lateral direction, and he just wants us to be great linebackers, and we're going to build that up and keep it going.
What do you think of the crowd today?
The crowd was crazy. Sooner Nation, you guys are the best. When I went out there at 150, it was a full crowd basically, and I was like, man, this is insane. But actually, though, the crowd was insane. I love it. Packed the Palace every game. I love that.
How much do you attribute that to Coach Venables and the way that he hyped this event up?
I attribute to everyone, the whole staff. I mean, everything we posted was pack the Palace. I love the hype around it, and that's how a spring game should be, which is awesome.
How important is it now that you guys have gone into spring to really take control and take just leadership in terms of off-season conditioning, summer workouts and stuff? The players, how important is it to be player-led?
Yeah, player-led's a big part of Coach Venables' philosophy. There's going to be some guys that are going to step up, and kind of want everyone to be a leader at this point. And if we can all buy in, then we'll see great things in the fall.
The electricity around Brent Venables, he took the mic early, starts talking to the crowd. He gets with the crowd again at halftime with the Baker stuff. I mean, is that literally every minute of every day?
Yeah, I mean, when he has that mic, it's a little scary because you never know who he's going to call out. But it's electric, he's always there coaching, which is awesome. It's great to see that from the head coach. But we do like when that mic's in his hand.
Are there any side bets on today? Did the losing team have to do anything?
Actually, me and David did have a bet on who would have the most tackles. But, I didn't really do the tally yet. But
yeah.
All I know is my pocket's going to get bigger and his are going to get emptier.
Offensively, what'd you think about Gabriel?
That's a talented quarterback. I'm very excited. He leads this team great. I'm very excited for what he brings. He can do it all. And he's a great leader. He's an even better friend. There's not a moment where me and him aren't laughing. We're super close. And he's a great person. He's going to be a great leader for this team.
There's a ton of playmakers on that offense. He understands, I guess, that you just have to get it to them in the right place.
Absolutely. He knows where his weapons are at. And on this team, there's a lot of them. I mean, we're really deep, and that offense is going to do great things this year.
What'd you think of the young guy, Barnes?
He surprised me, but I mean, all spring that's what he was doing, so I'm not surprised really. But he's a great runner. He moves his feet, and that pile does not stop. So he's a talented kid. I'm very excited for what it brings.
Did your children perform well today?
My kids, they look great out there. Jaron actually had the neck pad out there, so I know people are going to be excited about that. But now they look good out there. I'm excited.
How important was it for those guys to get through this first spring and be early enrollees and kind of get that experience, and especially with the new defense?
Yeah, I mean, I was a summer enrollee, so I mean, I can only imagine how much pressure it is to come in here and just be thrown into the fire. But I'm very happy. They look great, and I think they're going to make that big jump from the summer come fall.
And sort of along those lines, big for those guys to get into an atmosphere like this. Most spring games, even here, haven't been game as as that one.
Yeah, it is definitely good because especially as a freshman, you see those big crowds, it's easy to get caught up in it. So I think it's good for them just to kind of see the crowd and get used to it because, you can let it affect you, and I think they'll be more prepared in the fall.
What part of your game do you want to get better? What did you see get better in the spring, and where do you want to improve going into fall?
I mean, there's so many parts of my game that I think I can improve. I think just having an overall understanding of the defense, my pad level, my directional movements. I mean, there's just strides that Coach Venables is going to demand me to get better, and pretty much everywhere. I don't see myself pretty much good in any direction because that's when you get complacent, and so I just want to keep working.
Good linebacker appreciates clean play from the D tackles and the D ends up front. How are those guys performing?
Those front four are insane. I'm always going to give credit to those big boys because when they do their job, I don't get touched. So I love them, and I was always on the whole game. Just keep doing, keep eating. But now we're going to have a very good front seven this year.
Thanks, Dan.
Perfect.